and welcome back to From Mangoes to Maples, stories that carry the warmth of India straight to you little ones growing up here in Canada. It's me, Millie, and I have this story for you today, which is about respect for elders, told through the eyes of a tiny sparrow and a very wise old tree. The story is called The Old Banyan Tree and the Little Sparrow. In a quiet Indian village long ago, there stood a huge banyan tree at the center of the courtyard. It was old, very old. So old that people said it had watched 3 generations grow up beneath its shade. Birds from every corner of the forest made their nests in its branches and they lovingly called it Dada Vriksh, their grandfather tree. Among them lived a little sparrow named Chinu. She was cheerful but very impatient. She did not think that she needed advice from anyone, especially not old, quiet trees. One day she chirped loudly and said, "Why does this tree stand so still? It must be old and useless by now." The wise crow Kakaji fluttered close and said gently, "Child, this tree has survived storms we cannot even imagine. Because it stands firm, we are safe." But Chinu did not listen. That evening, a storm rolled in. Dark clouds, roaring winds, branches thrashing in the sky. Chinu tried to fly away toward the open fields, but a fierce gust pushed her off balance. Her wings shook. The fly grew more and more frightening. Terrified, she cried, "I want to go home. I want to go to Dada Vriksh." She fought the wind and finally reached the banyan tree. There stood the old tree, strong and unmoved, like a giant shield. Chinu tucked herself under its branches and trembled until morning. But when the storm passed, she looked up and whispered, "Thank you. Thank you for keeping me safe." The crow Kakaji heard this and said, "That is exactly what elders do, little one. They stand strong long before we even know we need them." From that day on, Chinu greeted the banyan tree every morning with a bow of gratitude, just like greeting a beloved grandparent. Because she finally understood strength is quiet, wisdom is gentle, and elders protect us in ways we often see only later, much later. Children, growing up here in Canada sometimes feels like Chinu, fast, independent, always learning new things quickly. That is beautiful. It just means that you're blooming, you're growing. But just like the banyan tree, our parents and grandparents hold the roots of who we are. They keep us safe, they keep us strong. Their values, their blessings, and their gentle guidance, these become our shelter in life's storms. When you children show some respect to your elders, you are not just being polite, you are also staying connected to the wisdom that traveled across oceans much before you did, so that you can feel steady and rooted while growing up in a new land. From India's land to Canada's snow, may seeds of kindness always grow.